What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. I forgot that was my cue. I'm sorry.
Okay, first of all, let me just say we had a lot going on yesterday. We accidentally got drunk.
Accidentally?
I think it was an accident.
How do you accidentally get drunk?
We didn't do that on purpose. We were on a podcast yesterday, Unrated Unruly. Shout out to them. It was actually a really good podcast.
It was.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Fun.
So shout out to them. We had a good time.
It was cool.
So, look, I'm not ignoring you, boo. We're going to get to you in a second. I think I'm like, they got a nigga.
Baby.
They like, who this nigga is?
Yes, ladies, we got something for y'all today.
Sure.
But hold on, let me do a little update. Dre, what's been going on your past week? What's up? I'm dead.
I had a good week for the most part. I started back working.
Oh, a working queen.
And it was fucking trash.
Okay.
I hate it here.
So you didn't like being at work?
No.
Why not?
It's ghetto.
Okay, so what happened?
Nothing. And that's the problem.
Did you make some money?
No.
Okay.
So I'm like, why the fuck am I here?
So are you going back?
I'm going back.
Okay.
For the time being.
Right.
But I got a plan. You already know my plan. I can't say it because you'll never know who watch it.
Well,
but yeah, I got a plan. So I'll be there for a little while longer.
I think you should give it some time because honestly, right now it's cold. It's winter. People aren't outside like that. So it's about to get warm in a bit. So I feel like once the weather gets a little bit nicer, it's gonna be busier. So you should stick it out.
For how long?
I would say at least till spring.
And then what?
And make your money, bitch. Don't let it make you. Period.
Okay, Ronnie.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I've outgrown this stage in my life. I feel like sometimes we be trying so hard to make puzzle pieces fit where they don't fit no more. I feel like I kind of missed working, because I feel like sometimes I would be bored.
Right.
But I really feel like it's been so long, I just don't like it anymore. It's not for me. Like, the girls are fucking annoying and lame as fuck.
I hope they are not listening.
I don't give a damn what they gonna do, beat me up.
Yeah?
No, they not.
I can't fight.
Yeah, actually, you can. I'm gonna have to call you up.
Who can fight?
It don't even matter if you can't fight. You big, so they gonna be scared. It's like when you bring your big sister. It's like when you bring your big sister to school to fight your battle.
Bitch.
I think they would be scared.
And as soon as somebody swing, I'm running, bitch.
I think they would be scared off the walk-in. Like, you wouldn't even have to say that.
You right. I'm gonna walk in there.
Especially with that chinchilla on.
You know what I'm saying? I put this on my Lord. My niece was 4 when she felt chinchilla.
And nobody probably knows what song they came from.
Yes, they do. Everybody knows that fucking song.
What song?
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like everybody doesn't know that. Did you know what song they came from?
No,
Exactly. I proved my point.
Anyway, so we're gonna move on. My week it was cool. I moved into a new apartment. I know y'all know my show. I have a show called Jazz and Lex Where To Next. So me and my co-host Jazz got a 2-bedroom. It's really nice. It's really spacious. I'm excited. I realized I'm a person that doesn't like to live alone. I've lived alone for 2 years and I really did not like it at all. So I have a 2-bedroom and it's really nice. It's like all hardwood floors. We got the stainless steel appliances, and I'm just really, really happy to be in this space. I'm so happy. Yes.
You saged it already?
Jazz saged it for us. She
Okay.
definitely did sage it. So we're gonna have a housewarming in like 2 weeks. So I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. Y'all gonna have a caterer?
A caterer? Hell no.
Because you
got
can't
caterer
cook.
money?
No.
Jazz can cook, bitch. Why you trying to put me on blast?
I was just wondering who was gonna cook.
I can cook a mean
Because then I was gonna say maybe I gotta eat first, then come.
Bitch, fuck you. Don't come then. Don't come.
I mean, that's fine. I'll save my money. I don't have to get you no gifts.
I didn't even say y'all had to bring gifts.
That's what a housewarming party is to me. Who comes to a housewarming party without a gift?
No, I just feel like, y'all can bring something if you want, but I'm not gonna be like, bring something for the house, because I got everything.
Oh, you better than me, because I'm gonna have a motherfucking basket at the door.
Bitch is gonna
drop your gift.
Dre gonna be like, I need a vacuum, a TV, a TV stand.
I'm gonna have a registry, like I just had a baby. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyways, we gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. We have a special guest today.
We do.
Because the topics that we're talking about today, we definitely needed a guest for. So introduce yourself and tell the people who you are.
Man, what's up, y'all? My name's Jay Carp. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland. I've been out in Atlanta about 10 years now. So I'm here doing my thing.
How do you say you?
You.
I'm dead.
How do you say
What you
two?
Two.
Exa-
Wait.
two.
You really say it different?
Oh
Yes.
my God, y'all have the worst accent in
Y'all
America.
I never caught
Yes.
that before.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
Oh
know you
my
were
God.
from Baltimore. You about to get on my nerves this whole time already. You can be like,
Y'all funny.
Okay, so we're going to get into it. We're not going to pick on you too much. So the first topic I wanted to talk about is because I've never had this conversation with someone who was an actual Greek. I wanted to talk about Greek life. Like, it's been a lot going on in the media with, like, Lil Boosie lately, and there's stuff that's been going on in the past. Like, there was a girl on Twitter one time. She was like, if I'm strolling, I don't care if Sasha Obama is standing in front of me. I'm pushing her out the way. Like, her account got deleted because they were like, they took that as a threat to the president's daughter. Like,
Shit is crazy.
yeah, but I feel like sometimes Greek life is really a joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being honest.
That's
What
respect.
are you?
I'm an alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, Alpha Phi Alpha Clark.
I like alphas. I don't think they're as corny as Kappas.
No, I mean, yeah, Kappas are a little extreme, but I just feel like Greek. Okay, so let me tell you my opinion on Greek life.
talk
Okay,
to me.
I just feel like it's just something that you're basically paying for friends.
Okay.
I
That's
feel like you're
respect.
paying for friends,
I can see
and
how you feel
I
that
just feel like that the brotherhood stuff. I feel like and y'all have to go through so much
Right.
to even be in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I was dating somebody at the time, and he was getting hazed, and I'm telling you, they calling him like 3:00 in the morning. Come wash my car. Come bring me.
I
breakfast.
remember, yeah.
That shit is stupid.
That's a lot, yo.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that is a lot.
So I just want to
Yeah.
know, like, what are the pros of being involved, like being involved in like a Greek sorority, fraternity, whatever?
It's a lot of pros. I mean, you got the network, right? When you when you get into the real world, you know, when a lot of people are Black African Americans in positions, typically a lot of them are Greek affiliated, right? So it's that other lane of networking that you get to tap into, really. you know?
Right.
But the issue really arises, and of course I'm Greek myself, so I have a little bias as far as towards how a lot of Greeks act. It's a lot of Greeks that do the most when it comes to the shit, right?
Yes.
What you'll find is a lot of people weren't really who they are post crossing before they cross. So a lot of people eat that shit up, right? So they they cross, they get letters. Speaking for guys, all of a sudden they getting a girl that they couldn't get. They getting attention that they wasn't used to. So a lot of people run with that and just let it go to their head. But I mean, you got some people that just real cool about the shit, right? You got niggas that was getting pussy before. You got niggas that had attention before, so
Right.
it's really
Yeah.
not new to them. So it's a fine line that you straddle. But a lot of people do. I can agree to an extent with you guys that a lot of people do take it overboard when it comes to
Right.
that socially. You feel me?
Right.
But outside of that, you got to really use it for what it's worth. I use it personally when I'm a businessman. So when I tap into these business meetings with other people who are African American, a lot of the times they are Greek, right? And they may not necessarily be the same organization as me, but it's something we could talk about, something we can relate to.
Right,
And when
okay.
in business, it's all about the relationship. So
Right,
you can
right.
get somebody on your side with that, pretty much run with it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question though. So as an alpha, like if Boosie would have did something like wore an alpha sweatshirt, would have made you mad? Like,
Hell no,
was
I'm a
that
Boosie fan.
disrespectful? Or?
I'm a Boosie fan at the end of the day.
Right.
But I
We
knew
love
it was
Boosie
coming
Boo.
from a place, because let's be real. If you really listen to Boosie, I'm talking about back to, I was listening to Boosie at 12, 13 years old in West Baltimore.
Oh, you was bad.
Yeah, I was a bad child.
Badass.
But no, but like Boosie is a hood nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
If you from the hood and you know hood niggas, you know when they do shit like that, it's not a place out of malice. It's like these niggas just don't know.
Right.
You feel
Or
me?
they
I
just
was-
don't care.
Or they don't give a fuck, right? Right. So I was watching Boosie with the whole Kappa thing went down. I seen that he was talking about he posted on live like, y'all gotta teach me to dance. You know?
Yeah, that shit was funny as
Funny as-
fuck.
I was laughing hard as hell. Mind you, Cap was just going crazy
They
over
were
it.
But why were they
Yes.
so pissed? I think that's what we don't understand. And I think that's why she said to her, to a certain
Yeah.
extent, it's just sometimes
lame.
it's kind of lame.
So-
because it's like, why are you that fucking upset?
Right, and I agree to their defense, because I guess it's their organization, and if it didn't play their organization, you know, it's kind of seen as disrespect. But to me, as a Boosie fan and as an alpha, I would have took it as it was a joke.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
like if you, because just be clear, like a lot of dudes that cross fraternities, a lot of them got stories, a lot of them from the hood, so a lot of them can relate to a lot of the shit that a lot of like Boosie
Right.
and Webby rap about. You feel me? So if I seen Boosie doing an alpha stroll or talking about or wearing an alpha sweater at a Hawks game, I would think it was funny because he don't know. Like I got to do when I go back to Baltimore.
Because he didn't go to college. First of all,
Exactly.
Boosie was not at nobody college. He don't know what the fuck Greek life is about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And how serious niggas really take that shit.
Right.
Exactly. Like even when I go home in Baltimore, like I still got niggas to this day around my way where I grew up. Yo, how much it costs to do what you do? Like being in your fraternity with, I'm like, bro, it ain't really like that.
Yeah, it's not like that.
But they don't know.
So why is it such a serious thing? Like, why is it like, oh my gosh, I'm an alpha and you can't do that? And why is it so serious?
And another thing too, you know, like, well, when I was in college, you know, they would have like the people that would pledge, and then I guess after university and after what is it? What's after you go to the 4 year? I forgot. Grad school.
Yeah.
After grad school, if you get on in a fraternity or sorority, you're on paper.
Yeah.
And they take that serious too. Like the difference between people who are like on paper and the people who really, really had to pledge.
Right.
And I guess I don't really understand the difference with that too. Because it's like if I'm an AKA and you an AKA, bitch, I mean, we both still AKAs. What's the difference if I'm on paper and you had to pledge?
Right. So I'm going to break it down for y'all. This is me speaking as a Greek. It's not me speaking as me, right? So when people go into undergrad and they pledge to undergrad, they typically go through a process where they, to quote unquote, earn their letters. Right?
When you get your ass beat.
That's when you get like spanked.
I heard
Kappas be eating donuts off each other's dicks.
I don't know about that.
I heard that too at my
that
school.
means it's true.
No.
That means it's true.
I'm going to need some Kappas to tap.
I heard that too. Yeah, we need to know.
You know
They
that
need to know.
that little shimmy kind of sassy. That shimmy real fucking sassy.
Bitch, they about to destroy you when this shit come out.
Oh my God. But no, like, so like, you know, with that, like undergrad, you typically pledge, you go through a process to get your letters right. But in grad, it's seen as, it's not as strenuous as much of a process to be respected. It's like, okay, I earn my letters in this organization. It's physical shit you go through, but a lot of it's mental as well.
Do you think it's maybe like a little bit of a hating thing? Because, you know, sometimes people be feeling like, oh, you got this shit easy, and I had to really, really work for it.
A lot of people feel like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like that.
That's your dumb ass fault. You supposed to work
smarter, not harder.
Bitch, I'm away and get my paper.
I feel that because at the end of the day,
Y'all ain't about to beat my ass.
Because at the end of the day, though, like when you cross undergrad versus grad, yeah, some discrepancies between the two. Right? At the end of the day,
I was waiting on you to say something.
It's all about the work you do at the organization. Because when people cross grad, these are grown ass women. A lot of these women are like doctors, lawyers, business owners.
Yeah, they be older,
and they're the ones you want to position yourself with, right?
Right.
So I mean, it comes down to like a social construct of like, okay, I'm an undergrad, I pledged undergrad, this, and that. But honestly, it's really about the work that you do for the organization.
Right.
Down to it. Whether you crossed, you actually pledged or you went through something that's not as strenuous, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the work you do.
Right. Okay. See,
Gotcha.
when I was in college, it was lit.
Right.
Like, if you was dating somebody that was a Greek, like,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
lit.
absolutely.
But I guess now as an adult, like when I be in the club and I be seeing people, why are you
strolling?
I'm at the strip club.
So we ain't gonna never see you strolling in the club. Okay.
Ever. I bet my last dollar.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, I can respect it.
Why do they do that?
Because honestly, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of the times when you catch a group of guys or a group of women strolling in the club, a lot of the time they just crossed. I crossed about 9 years ago. I'm
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year.
Oh, you a baby.
Oh, we the
Gemini
same
season.
age.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of the times, those dudes, those women, they had just crossed. They just got their letters. So they, like, hype about this shit. Which is nothing wrong. Like, you work for something. You awarded opportunity. Have at it. But I feel like it's a time and a place for everything. So if I'm in compound in my section, I don't want to see people strolling past my section. I do it all because I'm on the Atlanta scene a lot. You feel me? So I see it all the time when a lot of dudes be in the club strolling. It's like, all these women in here, y'all want to
I am dead. Bro. It be killing. I get secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
I be like, what are you doing?
I mean,
I feel what you're saying.
It's intense. I mean, and for me, like, I actually used to want to be in a sorority.
What you was trying to be?
I wanted to be an AKA because my family, I have like a lot of AKAs in my family on my mom's side. So, and they were like pressuring me when I went to college. Like, they was like, what you gonna pledge? And then my best friend, Jasmine, a lot of people in her family are AKAs too. So we both had said when we went to college, college, we was gonna pledge AKA. But then once I got to college, I changed my mind. And also when I was in high school, we had like in Houston, we had like high school.
shit.
Yeah, we had like high school sororities and high school
I
fraternities.
see that a lot down here too.
Yeah. And
for
so when I was in high school, I pledged this high school sorority called Mademoiselles.
Come on, mademoiselles.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
I know that's right.
So look, this hoe is so fucking annoying. I can't even get.
Mademoiselles, bitch.
me. Yeah, crazy.
I can't even get to my fucking story.
What y'all colors was,
It was
bitch?
red and white.
I know that's
Oh,
right. Y'all
shit,
was like the
okay.
baby Kappa girl.
We had jackets and everything.
Girl.
I am fucking
Yes.
dead,
So I had to pledge or whatever for like 8 weeks.
Ooh-wee.
And on the night of our initiation or whatever, they threw an egg at my eye.
Are you serious?
Yes. They were throwing eggs at us, like raw
And it
eggs.
happened to hit you in
And
your
it
eye.
happened to hit me in my eye, and it broke a blood vessel in my eye. And after that shit, and I mean, I crossed. But then after that, I was like, I'm done with this shit. So it was like I was one, but I stopped going to all the events and shit because I was just like, this ain't for me.
Right.
Like, y'all literally injured me
Like,
to
yeah.
get into this
Uh-huh.
People
shit.
have died
Man,
from
what-
hazing.
Yeah, a lot of
And
people
it's
have
like
died.
to get
A lot
into
of
this
people
shit
died
and like
from this
what the fuck? They paddled us and all type of shit.
So let me ask you a
and this was
question.
high school.
I know you can't talk about the hazing process like
Right.
that, but why do they go so hard? Like, why did hazing, for a moment, it was like really, really dangerous. I do believe it scaled back a lot due to all the deaths that were happening. But why is the hazing process so like crazy and dangerous?
Just to be on record, a lot of divine out organizations are non-hazing
I'm
fraternities.
dead.
So- No,
I'm
no.
dead to the bed.
But
And
nah,
see, that's why I was scared because I was like, if I went through this in high school, I don't want to see what it's like on a college scale. You know what I mean?
See, it's different when you get to college school. A lot of the times it's really mental, right? You'll be put in situations where you really think about something so drastically that it can really alter your whole mindset, right? Think about this, it may be something that's going on consistently every night to a certain extent. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's just all mental. It's just all, there's a lot of the things are designed to really test your mental state and your mental capacity because a lot of people aren't mentally stable, right? But even with that, with my speaking on my process, a lot of things I went to that was mental and physical. I applied that to real life.
Oh, got you.
Like,
Okay.
even with the tearing people down, mental shit that you got to go through.
Right.
Just trials and tribulations and all type of shit like that. You know, like if you pledge, you pretty much like you're not an experience being broke. If
Right.
we're being honest, because you know I was the brokest nigga in Atlanta when I was online at one point. So it's
Shit,
like,
that's college.
that's just college in general. So imagine you're a broke college student and you pledging at the same time. That's just like, and you owe everybody money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, like the shit you go through, it really just, me personally, for what I can speak, it prepares you for a lot of the things that you face like post grad. You know, just mental stuff.
Right,
You know what I
okay.
mean? You can think back if you had the right process, because a lot of people go through process, they just getting their ass whipped. They just it's a lot of things that just go on. You know what I'm saying? But if you go through the right process, you'll look back on certain things where you can just think like, okay, I can apply this to where I'm at now.
Right.
Not really
Gotcha.
take shit to heart. Or really fold under certain conditions. you know?
Right.
Okay. So to wrap this topic up, do you ever like regret pledging, like ever at all?
Me personally, I don't, because I was very rough when I came out of Baltimore. Like I grew up in West Baltimore, so I came down to Atlanta. I was a totally different person from how I spoke,
Right.
how I dressed, everything. I was just a totally different nigga. So me pledging, I wouldn't say it played a part in that because I'm a hustler at the end of the day. So
Right.
I was gonna always make sure I'm good. But certain things that came along with that process kind of polished me a little bit, you know, to really get me to the point. Like I got my first. When I was in college, I went to school for accounting. I got my first internship from a fraternity brother. That
Oh,
if
wow.
if I didn't, you know, had that relationship with Joe, if I didn't know him at all, I probably wouldn't have got that, and that sparked my whole professional transition into entrepreneurial,
Okay.
you know, path for real. So I don't regret it. Yeah, I don't regret it at all.
Well, I feel like you're using it for the right reasons, though. Because I feel like a lot of guys and some females, like, they use it going in, trying to get clout. And people,
clout chasing,
you'll have people that were straight losers in high school.
That's facts.
And then they be like, oh, I'm going to reinvent myself. And
That's
they
facts.
pledge, and they be like, oh, I'm the man. And I'm like, oh, you still lame, though.
Nigga, you still a loser.
And I can say that because, like I said, like, even though I'm Greek, I'm around, at the time, I was around a lot of Greeks. It was like I've been had clout since high school. Like, Baltimore.
Ooh, I
like,
know that's right.
Like, this is one thing. Fact check, you feel me? But no, so, like, I get around, like, so I cross, I found, like, other Greeks, it's like, bro, you lame as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing you cool because you cross, but it's one of the things you recognize that. And me personally, I don't fuck with them type of people. I fuck with people that's cool before and after.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily.
So
And that's
are you still
important.
cool with your line brothers?
I am. Like, we cool. We definitely cool. I check in them from time to time. But, everybody growing, everybody on their own shit. A lot of people got families. A lot of people married. A lot of people got businesses they trying to grow. So everybody not as, like,
Tight.
buddy and close-knit how we once
Because
was.
life is real.
Yeah,
Life happens
for
once
sure,
you
for
walk
sure.
across that graduation.
Yeah,
stage, you
we
feel me?
know too.
So,
Trust
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So, where'd y'all go undergrad?
I went to Stephen F. Austin State University. It's in Texas, in Nacogdoches.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What about
I went
you?
to Texas Southern University.
TSU.
You
That's
know
what's up.
I used to be in that whole wildin'.
That's what's up.
Child, me too. So, Lex, you never wanted to pledge ever?
No.
Never?
No,
You was
I
off it?
didn't. When I went to school, I was like, I had my boyfriend, and I was that bitch. I was working at Dreams, bitch. I didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Dreams lit,
I
though.
was lit.
Yeah.
I was that bitch. Like, I was the girl at Dreams.
No,
Like,
but that's-
I was that waitress. I didn't want to do. I didn't even have nothing to do with college.
Yeah.
Like, I would like go to my classes,
And
and,
then-
I'm like, I'm going to the club.
Yeah.
Bitch. I'm going to
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but in college, I wasn't on that stuff
And
at all.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I first came to Baltimore, like, I ain't really have it wasn't no Greek life. Niggas ain't care about Greek life in Baltimore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I got down to Atlanta. I'm like,
In the South, people care about
Oh,
that.
yeah. In
Right.
Texas,
You feel
it's
me?
a thing. It's a big
you feel me?
deal.
So I got to Atlanta. I'm like, man, who is these niggas on camp? They cool. They fucking with all the chicks or whatever, but they also on they shit.
Right.
And you feel me? That's the particular, what drew me into that organization. 'Cause I'm telling you, I can be that social butterfly. I can party animal, whatever. But at the same time, I can be up at 8 a.m. for 8 a.m. class.
Shit, not me. That's why I failed 2 classes
I'm
freshman
dead.
year.
I feel
I used to be partying too hard.
I'm dead. So yes, let us know what y'all think about Greek life. I hope nobody gets offended by the things that I said. But I
Yeah.
said what I said.
And
I
you shouldn't
meant,
be.
and I meant it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's opinions.
Yeah, it's all
you know?
opinion.
It's
People
all
should have tough skin when it
opinions,
comes to this
right.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own opinion and perspective.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
So the next topic was actually somebody had tagged me in a comment because there's like a clothing line and the girl was like, I'm making clothes for taller women and because like the bell bottoms are back in.
Yeah,
So
they are.
but for tall women, I can't find jeans like bell bottom jeans. I can't because
You gonna be
they're high water.
flooded.
Yeah. I'm 5'9". I'm not extremely tall, but I'm tall for a girl.
Yeah.
So somebody had tagged me in it, a Poor Minds listener. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but she was just like, this is the bullshit I be talking about. Like, I just hate when that business owners aren't aware of, their audience and what's really going on out here. So I wanted to talk to y'all because I ain't got no business because, I ain't shit. But, you've had a store before. You're relaunching your store and you have a business as well. So I feel like in 2020, people are being more conscious and trying to support Black businesses. Right. But I don't want to say Black people, just Black people. But, a lot of times we do be kind of unprofessional. So I just wanted to get y'all's views on, like, supporting Black businesses. And it is a little tougher to do that. So, like, how can we as Black people become better at being business owners?
I feel like number one, just stop. People got to stop trying to start businesses because they feel like that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Everybody is not meant to be a business owner.
Right.
That's number one.
Right.
So first of all, people who do not have a business mindset and are not responsible and can't run a business, stop trying to be a business owner just because you see everybody on Instagram and on social media doing that shit.
Right.
Because it's a lot more that goes into it other than what you see on social media. Behind the scenes, that shit is hard. That's why I had to take a break from, and I do feel like I'm meant to be a business owner, but sometimes you have to be honest with yourself.
Right.
And I had to step back, and that's why I stopped running my store for a while because I had so many other things going on. It just wasn't my first priority because it wasn't bringing in enough income that I needed at the time.
Right.
So I had to take a step back because I felt like I wasn't being a good business owner. You know what I mean? Because I had a lot of shit going on, and sometimes it would be like I would get orders, and then it would be like 2 days, and I still hadn't shipped it out.
Right.
And it's like you can't run a business like that. It's never going to become successful like that.
Right.
So sometimes you also got to recognize, too, when you got a lot of shit going on in your life, maybe you're not in a mental capacity to be running a business. I just think people want to do shit so much now because of the internet.
Because it's popping.
And because it sounds good to have it in your bio.
Yeah.
In your bio.
Right.
Yeah, in your bio.
I hate that shit, bro.
CEO. I see that shit
right.
all day on Instagram. CEO of so-and-so business. And then I go and click on the Instagram page and go to the fucking website and shit. And it's like bullshit.
Right.
And the website
Or the website down.
You ain't pay the bill.
Right.
Yeah, you pay
It's
the
just like,
subscription,
but
it's
people
crazy.
like to have that shit in their bio. People
Yeah.
feel like it makes them sound important these days. You got bitches who can't even dress on in boutiques.
That would be me.
That's true.
But I'm just being honest.
am.
You have people who I feel like anything that you do, you need to be passionate about.
Right,
it.
of course.
And that's the only reason why I said that. You got girls who really literally have no swag and can't dress, but they have boutiques because they felt like, oh, this is something that I just need to start. They nigga gave them some money to start something, and they was like, okay, let me just start this. But this not even something you passionate about. The clothes on your website is weak. Who the fuck gonna wear that shit?
I'm dead.
Right.
Do something that you're really passionate about if you
Right.
are gonna start a business.
Turn a profit from it.
Because that's the only way you gonna get a profit from it. Because if it's some shit you just doing just to say you got some shit, it's not gonna never get nowhere because you're not putting enough into it.
You're going to half-ass it the whole time.
Right. What kind of business? What business do you do?
So I got my hand in a couple things for real. So I own my own accounting business, corporate tax accounting.
Okay.
I'm based in Buckhead.
Oh,
I
okay.
do tax preparation for businesses and individuals, as well as bookkeeping, business development, the whole nine. I also invest in real estate. So I buy real estate in my neighborhood where I grew up in West Baltimore.
Oh
I
shit.
turn them into Section 8 housing.
Oh,
So
that's.
I got my hand in a couple.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
look, it's a BDB, y'all.
Y'all know
What
we
the
be talking
fuck's
about
that?
a big
BDB
dick
is a
baller.
Big dick baller. It's a BDB, y'all. BDB alert. BDB
Y'all
alert.
crazy.
So now if y'all see him out, y'all know.
Y'all crazy.
With a bagger.
We putting y'all on the niggas this year, okay?
Oh, man.
Are you single?
I am single.
Okay, y'all, he's
I'm
single.
newly single
Don't say
too.
Don't
Never
fuck this
gave you-
shit up.
Don't say we never gave y'all.
Not
that.
you. I'm talking to them. Don't
Y'all
fuck this up. We
crazy.
putting y'all on one.
Y'all crazy.
Okay, so let me get back to the topic. So do you feel like as a black man, like it's harder for you to get business or for people to take you serious?
Hell yeah, man. You gotta go twice as hard, bro.
And you young too.
And I'm young, so a lot of people think I'm incompetent. When I'm very competent with what I know. Then it's just a reliability issue. You feel me? Like one thing I've learned was to do what you say you're gonna do, and always deliver on your promises, and be punctual and be efficient. But the game as a whole, the game has just been so fucked up just for the culture. A lot of people got this stigma that black businesses are unprofessional, or black businesses are unreliable, or they gonna short you, when that's not the case for everybody.
Right.
Me personally, I started my business when I graduated. Like literally, I graduated in May. I had my legal paperwork by August. So I started my business as soon as I walked into corporate America, right? So I took working in corporate America, the resources that they gave me, the professionalism that they taught me, down to the communication, and built it into my own thing. But I mean, it's still hard. You gotta fight through that stigma. But I think I do well for myself. People buy into you as the person.
Right.
At the end of the day. So if you are a solid person, a genuine person, people gonna buy into that and what you got going on.
So like I said, but you do feel like it's hard being like a black man. Like you got to compete. It's tough.
You got to compete with so many people because think about it like this. One thing about me, I got all mine out the mud. So I'm dealing with people who have parents in positions to really give them, here's $50,000 to start your business.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't know what the fuck they doing with it. They just got 50 racks in their pocket.
Right.
You feel me? Versus a nigga like me, I had to hustle up $50,000 and put mine in play. But the benefit is I know what to do with it. But it is harder because I don't got that head start like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like the rich parents, or my dad's the CEO, so he just
Handing it down.
He walked me into a conversation with his golf buddy, and now I got a manufacturer for my business for free. You feel me? So it definitely is a lot that go into being a black man, going into business for yourself. But I like the pressure. You feel me? It gives me something to live up to and really set the standard for everything.
So I know like a lot of like black business owners, like they feel like they have to turn it on and turn it off. Like, you know how we sit here talking and we just talking like with our regular voices? Like, do you feel like you have to be like talk a certain way? And like, why can't it feel like we can just be ourselves in professional settings?
You want to say?
No, you can go.
That's a good question. When I first went into business for myself, I thought I had to have this image of what people thought I should be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, I wasn't happy. And then after a while, I realized I don't give a fuck. Like,
right.
People going to buy into me regardless, right? So
I agree.
For a while, when I first went into business, I was suit and tie everywhere, talking proper. Like, and that's not me. That's something that I learned to become once I moved from Baltimore, which was cool, but I felt more comfortable being myself. And what I found was the people who responded to me more when I was myself. Like, if I can just shoot the shit with you and just connect with you on something totally different, you know? And you're like, damn, I fuck with him. What do y'all going on? I'm going to support him. Versus I came into you is that if I came in here right now as a suit and tie guy talking all proper, the vibe would be so different.
Right,
the vibe would probably be against what y'all got going on.
And
right now. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like, too, that shit don't matter. It's about, like, at the end of the day, you could go into meetings or whatever, being proper with your suit and tie and all of that shit. But it's not about that. It's about
quality of work.
Your capabilities
exactly.
as a person. You know what I mean? And some people just ain't capable.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they could put on the face and they could put on the outfit and shit, but bitch, you still ain't capable. It's about what's in you, not on you. You know?
And that's what I pride myself on when I meet people the first time. I'm all about quality of work and delivering results. You feel me? Like, like I said, like you said, people can dress up in a suit and tie, have this little image. It's an image.
That's all it is.
Big thing in Atlanta. A lot of business owners and business owner and image, that's a big thing in Atlanta. And it oftentimes fuck people up because they so focused on the image. But
and then people really ain't got shit going on a lot of the time.
Or not even knowledgeable in their subject area of expertise, right? But with me, I pride myself of being knowledgeable. I pride myself of being personable. And people gonna rock with me accordingly.
Right.
Know?
And I think that's a lot of things. I feel like as black people, I want us to know that and understand that because I feel like we try so hard to like fit in with Susie and Eric and this and that. It's like we don't have to fit in. Like we can be ourselves in a professional settings and it's still professional.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like I hate to feel like you remember like when we was younger and your mom would get on the phone, you'd be like, Mama, why you talking like that?
You putting your white person voice on.
White voice on. Like I used to do that. I definitely did because I've worked in corporate before.
Right.
I don't do that shit no more.
Right.
I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you kind of just fall back into it. Like you sometimes when you on the phone, like when you on the phone and you talking on like maybe you calling your credit card company or some shit like that. I think sometimes you just naturally fall into that voice
because it's a habit that we were taught, that we were raised on. But like I'm not gonna lie, like last night, like I said, I just moved to my new place and I had to call my internet people to set my shit up. And I'm just talking to them like I'm like, yeah. At the end of the day, like you gonna do the shit or
you gonna still do it either way.
Me talking nice or talking proper
ain't gonna affect my credit score.
It's not gonna do nothing.
Because that's what matters when you try to get your internet and shit.
I'm dead.
And I think for me, I think it's the time and place for everything. Like me, for the most part, 95% of the times I'm talking like I'm talking with my homeboys.
Right.
But when I'm on the phone with a client, I won't say I'm necessarily talking white, but I'm more well spoken.
Right.
I enunciate my words. I'm not using slang. I'm not
I do that as well.
But,
yeah.
I agree with y'all. Like I think it's to the extreme when people try to overcompensate.
Hello, Billy.
Yeah, like that's whack, bro. Be yourself.
Okay, first of all, bitch, who the fuck is talking like that?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Who the fuck talking like that? She be so damn dramatic.
They do, Drea. They do. Okay.
I know a couple
Black people.
I know a couple of people like that. But I know a couple people, and I can tell, like, bro, like I was at this, so like I like to do a lot of weird shit, like outside of just being a nigga all the time.
Well, y'all would be good friends.
So look, I went to a conference and I met a guy. He was it was a accounting conference. I met a guy. He was just like me. You feel me? But he was like. He was just talking and I hate to say they sound white, but it's stereotypical.
But for
white voice.
Finish, but let me say this because people confuse with talking white and enunciating and being it's two different things. If I'm speaking clear so you can understand me,
but still talking in my voice.
But I'm still talking in my voice, but I'm talking clear so you can understand every word that I'm saying. But it's different from being like, oh my God.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what? This is so nice in here, Dre. Thank you for bringing me here.
It is. It's a difference.
And that's what messed me up because I met Joe. He was from like North Philly or something like that. And I got homeboys out of North Philly.
You know niggas in Philly don't talk like that.
But I'm like, bro, and the crazy thing is, as somebody that does business, it actually turned me off from him because like, bro, you're not being yourself.
Right.
Like, it's different when you talking or dressing a certain way with money on the table.
Right.
But if I just met you and you acting like that, bro, I can't trust you because you're trying to put a facade on me. I don't know what you working with.
Right.
Right.
And I feel like sometimes a lot of people, especially black business owners, like, I love the fact that we try to, you know, go out and get other races to buy our products, of course. But I feel like we also underestimate the power of the black dollar.
Yeah, it's a lot of
like market yourself towards black people.
Do we underestimate the power of the black dollar, or do sometimes black people just don't support other black people and would rather spend their money with white people or established businesses?
No, I agree
honestly.
with you. No, I agree.
And I also am guilty of that. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's like, it be shit that be on Fashion Nova, you know what I mean? And then it's another girl on Instagram who's selling the same shit, but maybe she charging $10 more. And I'm like, oh, well, she charging $10 more. Let me just go buy it from Fashion Nova. When in reality, I could just buy it from her and support her business. $10. What is $10? What is $10 extra dollars?
I mean,
honestly?
it may not be a lot to you, but to some people, that $10 be like, I don't want to. They go in being like, I want to spend $50. They're not trying to spend $60.
I mean, and I do understand that, but sometimes I also just feel like it's just that sometimes black people look at other black people and don't want to support them. They want to support the business that's already flourishing. And that's why a lot of black businesses sometimes, because earlier we were talking about, you know, people just not being capable of running a business. But what about people that are capable of running a business and people just don't support them, so their businesses never get to flourish?
Right. I agree to a certain extent because, like I said, I do feel like the girl you did a photo shoot for, you know, I follow her on Twitter. I always see her talking about business a lot. Like, she very business oriented. But I feel like she focuses on her black market and she's very successful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can focus on the black market and get that black dollar and you can be successful. Now, of course, you are going to have the people who are hating, who don't want to support, but I'm telling you,
but how do we know how do we know truly that it's really successful?
I mean, but the thing I like about her,
she posts like numbers and statistics.
Numbers, and she talks about numbers. Because I think that's the reason why a lot of black people aren't successful, because we always try to hide how much money we make. And we don't like to tell people, oh, hey, I'm at this job making this much. You need to ask for this much. We, like, me and you could be working side to side for a long time, and I'm making $70K and you could be making $50K. When we could just have a conversation, I'm like, you need to ask for $20,000 more. You know, white people be having these conversations.
They do.
We as black people, we like to hide how much money that we're making.
Because people be embarrassed.
And
that's why we never grow.
That's why we never grow. We supposed to share this shit with each other and let people know, hey, you need to ask for more money. Or this is what you should be making. Like, she always talks about, what's her name? Can we shout her out real quick? Her Twitter name is Streetsy.
Okay. STREETSY.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I follow her. She has like jewelry and stuff.
Yeah, she sells jewelry and stuff. I forgot the name of the website. I'm sorry, because I would shout out the website.
We'll put it in the bio.
But she sells like personalized jewelry and stuff like that. It's really cute.
I feel like she markets towards black people, but she always makes sure she tries to teach people about the industry and being a business owner. And I think that's important as black people. Like, we need to start talking numbers with each other.
Yeah, and talking realities. Because a lot of people like to paint a facade like everything was easy to get to their point when it really is not.
It's not.
Because when you own some shit, it's a lot of sacrifice that go into it and a lot of losses that you take along the way.
Absolutely. Like, so why do you feel like you've never, like, started a business?
Because that ain't me.
It's just not for you.
It's not for me.
But I respect that. I wish more people would be like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus just trying to start some shit because everybody else doing it, and then you just not good at it.
Now, the thing is with me, it's like, I don't want to sell items. Like, I don't want to sell a product. Like, eventually, I would love to have, like, once I get established in media, I do want my own production company.
Right.
Because I would love to produce things for different people. Like, I be having so many ideas of things that I want to do.
So more so providing a service, not product.
Yeah, not a product. Like, because I can't, I'm not about to sit here and package this up and package that up and market this. I'm not good at that. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I'm good at. I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses. But opening like a store or something like that, like, I feel like for me, I could be a brand ambassador.
Because you wanted to start a candle business.
Yes, I did for a while. And I was looking, because I love candles and I love, like, I know when people would always walk in my apartment, they'd be like, "Oh, this smells so good." I'm like, you know what? I need to sell. I was always like that with my nails, my lashes. We had Savvy Lash for a while.
Yeah, we had a lash business
but I'm just
for
like,
a while.
you know what? This is not for me. I feel like my lane, as far as products go, would be like a brand ambassador. You know, like I'll cut a deal,
Providing
with,
the service.
Yeah, I'll cut a deal with somebody because I'm gonna wear the fuck out your lashes, and people gonna buy that shit. You know, like with my hair company, like with Celebrity Fashion Hair, like I'll wear her hair all day and I'll promote it all day because I'm good at that. You know, like I'm not. Some girls will get products and companies will have to hit them up 3-4 times. Can you post the product? Can you? I'm not like that. If you send me a product, I'm going to use it. I'm going to post it. And I'm going to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as your brand ambassador. I am. Because you know I'm like that.
Except for that one time.
One time.
That one time.
You talking about with Fashion Nova? Oh, because that was wild. Fashion Nova.
I didn't want to say the business or nothing. But
Fashion Nova, y'all be bullshitting with the bullshit. Y'all be asking for too fucking much.
I ain't gonna lie, I fumbled my little
nothing.
situation with Fashion Nova too, because it was just like, what the fuck? Did they be harassing you?
Harassing you for pictures?
No, for real. They be harassing. Hell yeah.
I said, baby, fuck them clothes.
I would get like 3 fucking emails a week, 4 fucking
Where's your
emails a
hoe?
week talking about, excuse me,
Nova
hi,
babe.
Drea.
Hi,
Nova
Nova
babe.
Girl, leave me the hell alone. Posting that goddamn leotard. Girl, get the fuck.
And girls, can we talk about that real quick?
Girls be pressed to be a Nova
Girls
babe.
be pressed to be a Nova babe, but half them don't even get paid.
No.
Can we please talk about that? Like they're just
First of
getting
all,
half
you
the girls
don't.
on Instagram that are Fashion Nova doing Fashion Nova hashtag ads.
I'll
They
tell
cap.
you.
They
I
don't get paid. They just be
No.
getting free clothes.
Let me
Oh,
tell you,
wow.
I know for a fact they don't get paid because when I was talking to the lady that was coordinating with me, she basically let me know that the people that have 1 million followers and up, those are the people that are getting paid.
Well, I don't agree with that because I was getting paid from Fashion Nova, and I've gotten paid from other, like, okay, for
But I'm
example,
talking
Flat
about,
Tummy
like-
too.
No, but I'm talking
some
about-
girls do get paid.
Well, no, I'm not talking about getting paid like a little money. I'm talking about they're getting like deals.
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
monthly. I'm talking about the real money. Like,
Yeah.
there's people that are literally living off of Fashion Nova ads.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, getting paid for a post, that's cool. But the girls that, if you're under 1 million followers and you're posting for Fashion Nova, you're not getting no check.
You're not
like
getting
that.
no real check.
You're not getting
yeah.
no real check like that. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? That's what I meant.
And they just be crazy to me how pressed people be just to post for free shit. But I will say this.
clout chase.
I don't even feel like it's about the free shit. I just think it's about looking important.
Right.
Like looking like I have
something
deals
going on.
or I have something going on.
A lot of people want to look big instead of actually being big.
And that's
it fucks
why
me up
now,
every time.
right? No, that's why now, even with me having the amount of followers that I have on Instagram, I don't really do promotion and stuff no more because it's like if you're not trying to pay me some real lucrative money,
Right.
I don't
I'm
give a
not
fuck
doing
about getting no free clothes or getting some flat tummy tea that I probably ain't gonna never drink.
Right.
Let's
Oh,
be real,
God.
because I
The flat
did that
tummy
shit
tea.
before and
Yeah.
I did get paid for it in the past, but I ain't drink that shit.
Right.
I'm just
And
promoting
I feel
it.
like
Right.
the thing about brand ambassadors and influencers, we kind of got to a different topic, but I'm
Yeah.
going to say this. But I will say your word is so important. So if I promote everything that people email me, my word,
I'm gonna have people just buying shit.
They're not gonna trust you. They're gonna be like, well, Drea promotes everything that people send her. If I'm promoting something on my page, it's a product that I actually use and I actually fuck with.
Right.
I feel like people will be like,
Same.
oh, somebody sent me this and I'm getting paid $200, so let me just post it.
And what is
No.
$200? I mean, and I'm not trying to be funny because I guess if you kind of down and out and you need $200 is a big deal.
Right, right.
But for me personally, I just be feeling like I don't give a fuck. Like $200 is not life changing to me to
Right.
promote some shit that I really
And I feel like
don't
now,
stand for.
but we have a brand now and we have a platform now, so we have to be careful what we promote and what we say and what we do. So I feel like it carries a little weight, so people care what we say.
It does.
Do y'all feel like it's a fine line between influencer and brand ambassador?
Of course. I feel like
I do.
Like
I think it's different. I think being an influencer, people really fuck with your word and they fuck
Yes,
with you.
they really
like
Right.
those
listen
are the
to you.
people who can like post some shit and then an hour later, like nobody was buying that shit, and then an hour later the
It's
shit is
sold
sold
out.
out.
Right,
Being a
right.
brand ambassador, anybody could be a brand ambassador.
Right.
Anybody with followers can be a brand ambassador because you're just promoting the brand.
Right.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that people gonna actually really buy that shit because of you.
Right.
You know? And influences, being an influencer is way bigger to me. Like,
Yeah.
it
Of
takes so
course.
much more to be an influencer. I really respect people who can influence a group of people to do some shit. You know what I mean? That's a lot of power.
Very much so.
It is. Okay, so let us know how y'all feel about Black-owned businesses and are y'all planning to support them more in 2020? Okay, so this is a topic I've been meaning to get to. So we're going to get involved.
Is this the bed?
No, it's not the bed.
I was excited. My horny ass.
I'm dead. So we're going to talk about black men dating outside their race. I feel like we've talked about this before, but we never had a man.
Oh, yeah.
We never had a man's point of view. So for the relationship topic today, we're going to talk about the appeal of quote-unquote foreign women. The exotic.
As y'all like to call
Why
them.
are men so obsessed with having exotic women or foreign women or, the Latina girls or, the Middle Eastern women?
The Blasians.
What is it? The Blasians. What is it?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They arm candy.
Okay.
Why black women? Why regular black women can't be arm candy?
And they are, but a lot of the times, if you
look at Lick's face. Look how she looking
I
at
gotta
you.
make sure I
She
say what
giving
I
you
say
the
is
evil
right.
eye.
No, I'm gonna say what is right. So a lot of the times with guys, a lot of the times guys go for like quote unquote foreign women because it's arm candy. They got something that don't look like everybody else. Like you got a chick that's Eritrean or she from Panamania. She got hair down to her ass. It's gonna be like.
I mean, I got a 40-inch wig too. What's
ain't
good?
nothing wrong with it. But no, so it's just one of those things where it's just what it is. A lot of the guys just like foreign women. Me personally, I like black women. I mean, even down to everything I do, I got a whole staff of black women.
Okay.
So that's just my preference.
Right.
But I got.
He trying to get BDB trying to get cool points.
No.
That's
but
right,
I'm speaking-
staff.
Like,
I got a staff too.
But no, I got homeboys as athletes. I
Okay.
got homeboys as athletes and homeboys as entertainers. And
Oh,
I'm
really?
Just,
Well,
I'm
tell
just
them I said
speaking
hi.
off of,
Yeah.
I'm just speaking off of what I see. So like a lot of
Right.
the times it's just arm candy for them. It's just like, oh, you walk in with this chick, it's like, damn, who is that?
Right.
You
But I
know,
don't feel like
but-
it's just arm candy. Like, if you look at a lot of these athletes, like, I won't
Oh.
say all of them, but
I know what you
some-
about to say, and I already agree.
No, wait, let me finish, because I don't think I am about to say what you think I'm about to say. But I feel like a lot of athletes are married to black women,
Right.
but there's a lot of athletes that are married to white women, Spanish women, like,
Right.
a lot.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are,
What?
because we talked about this before.
I can't remember, I'm a little tipsy now.
Okay, so that's what I thought you was about to say, because we had a conversation about this a few weeks ago. A lot of athletes, and not to be like shallow,
But not even just athletes.
but
Like,
I'm about
men
to be
with money.
shallow. People always say not to be before they about to do some shit. So not to be shallow, but being a little shallow. I feel like a lot of athletes be married to like, because you're saying about arm candy, right?
And
So
let me
that's the
tell y'all,
topic that we're talking
and
about.
when I say arm candy, I'm not saying black women can't be arm candy.
No,
yeah.
I know that. I'm just saying we're on the
Yeah,
topic
yeah,
of, because you said a lot of the time dudes be wanting those type of women because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
feel like they're arm candy.
Right.
But a lot of athletes, and I'm talking about high paid athletes, like top in the fucking game, they wives be trash as fuck, bro. And they be of other races.
Yeah.
But they be trash.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we all be looking like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck
Yeah.
this bitch get that
How she end up
nigga?
big, yeah.
And then it's like, okay, yeah, you white, but bitch, you damn sure ain't more arm candy than me.
Right.
I'm just keeping it 100.
So to go on that point, right? So like I said, when I said arm candy earlier, I didn't necessarily mean that black women are arm candy, because I know some fine ass black women.
right.
I mean, you
lot
sitting
of
with two of them right now.
You feel me? Shout
Right.
out.
Right now.
But no,
Period,
so
poo.
like, for a lot of guys, I think it's like that social thing that they look for.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I got a white woman. I'm in those rooms.
Because them hoes be built like a fucking can of biscuits.
terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They do. They
Okay,
do.
so outside of the looks, do you think it's because white women and other women of other races are more submissive?
I think so. Yeah, because me personally, because
Maybe more happy, because
I
they ain't been through as much as we have.
I mean,
Sometimes.
I can speak from personal experience, because I dated black chicks and I dated chicks that were like mixed or whatever. Those chicks are definitely more submissive. They're definitely more of like happy-go-lucky. We can go with the flow. You can do whatever, and I'm not gonna say shit because you are quote unquote who you are and you got going on what you got going on. But a black woman, she ain't going for nothing.
Hell
She ain't
no.
going for nothing. Like my last relationship was with a black woman. Like, she wasn't with no dumb shit. Like,
yeah.
any ounce of disrespect, any ounce of she feeling less than.
Well, you
she
could
spoke-
disrespect me a little bit.
I'm dead.
I mean, you can. We talk.
Sexually, not any other disrespect. I'm not tolerating any other disrespect.
Girl, you lying. You be lying.
But no, like, yeah, she spoke up on it though. Like, so it's like, you know.
You might speak up on it, but this is the thing. Tolerating something doesn't necessarily mean, okay, like if it happens, I'm speaking out on it.
Right.
You got me fucked up, whatever.
Right.
But if I still continue to fuck with you, I'm tolerating it.
Right.
That's tolerating some shit. If you don't really cut a nigga off after he do something that's disrespectful to you, you're tolerating it. You might have spoke up on it and had your little attitude, but like if you still fucking that nigga and fucking with that nigga, you're tolerating it.
But I feel like a lot of men want women to be submissive, but they don't even know what it takes to be a leader. Like if you have a woman that's submissive, that doesn't mean you're taking advantage of her and treating her however you want to treat her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but not to cut you off a lot, but why is it that a lot of women, when they hear, being submissive meaning the guy's controlling, why is that the immediate reaction?
Because
I don't think that.
No, I don't think that. Because I honestly, people never believe me when I say this, but when I'm in a relationship, I'm actually very submissive.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this on the past show. Like, I love to be submissive. I'm not submissive to every man because every man can't handle that. But
Mm-hmm.
I think women take it back to controlling because men who don't know how to be a leader, they take, my woman is submissive, so I have to control her. I feel like women think that because that's how men do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what they give off, so women automatically think that when that's not what it is at all.
I agree.
But, so do you feel like black women can be submissive?
I feel like they can. And this, I feel like no.
It's a but coming.
But it's only because it depends on the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like black women need something to be submissive to.
Right,
like a lot of guys, like black guys, they got to give black women something to be submissive to. Like you got to fulfill everything that they need and looking for before they can be like, I'm all about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's possible, but I think it's a little bit more harder to get on that side with black women
versus other races of women.
And it's nothing against black women. It's just like y'all know what y'all stand for something. Y'all know what y'all want and won't accept. You know what I'm saying? So
have you dated outside your race before?
I have.
And what's the difference? Like, what's the biggest difference? Like, what did you enjoy about dating outside of your race versus black women? Like, what was it about her that you liked over black women? You can be honest. We ain't gonna cut your head off.
Just the thought to say like, damn, she foreign.
That was it.
She foreign. But when it come down to like going through some shit and holding a nigga down, can't no black woman hold a black man down? How black, you know?
Right. Oh, you saying nobody can hold a black man down like a black woman?
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So like the only claim to fame was like I walked in with a chick that was half Japanese and black. Like, damn, yeah, you see, she cold.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if I'm going through some shit, if I can relate to some shit, like we probably come from similar environments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
The chick that's Spanish.
Well, not licks, but that's another topic.
Fuck yeah.
like the chick that's Spanish or like Panamanian or Puerto Rican probably ain't come from
where I came
from in West Baltimore.
Yeah.
She can't relate to some of the shit I went through.
Right.
So the only claim to fame would probably be like, oh, she foreign. Ooh,
right.
But
well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm just now realizing this about myself. Like, nothing against American guys, but I think that's why I love Nigerian men so much, because they love black women.
And I feel like, but I feel like sometimes that's a thing too. Yeah. It's like some black women get so tired of like the disrespect and not being treated right by like American black guys.
Yes.
So then a lot of the time, black women start dating like Nigerians, or they start dating white guys, or they start dating,
yeah.
So other people of other races.
I don't stand for white men because white men be just as disrespectful.
I'm not saying that you do, but I feel like it's kind of a similar narrative to me.
I'll say this. I hate when I see black women trying to be like, oh, I'm going to get me a white man. Baby, they going to disrespect you way worse. If you going to date outside your race or whatever, don't run a white man because they ain't much better. And
I can attest to that because I dated a white guy before. And we ain't going to even talk about that today.
So can I ask y'all something?
Yeah, of course.
What is black women's thing with Nigerian men?
Ooh, well, first of all, let me go first. Let me go first because I am a black woman who I don't like Nigerian men.
Okay, why not?
So I'm on a whole opposite spectrum from everybody else because I don't fuck with Nigerian guys. They annoy me.
Okay, fair
I don't like their accents. I can't barely understand what they be saying a lot of the time. For me, it's a language barrier thing because so for example, Lex dates a guy right now and he's Nigerian, but he doesn't have an accent because he's Americanized.
Yes,
so I can deal with
sometimes with his accent.
and he does, but not to you because
yes, he does.
He does.
Get mad. He gets sassy.
Okay, well, but at least he doesn't have it all the time. Right. I can deal with an Americanized Nigerian, but I can't deal with like a Nigerian guy from Nigeria because I really don't be understanding they accents, and they be clingy as fuck and annoying, and they be whining all the damn time.
Well, that's not
and begging.
No,
like Keith Sweat.
Not with Nigeria. I feel like that's with any person. I don't feel
Girl,
like
no, that's fucking no, absolutely the fuck not. American niggas, regular niggas. I'm talking about Atlanta niggas, Houston niggas, New York niggas. I done deal with all type of niggas. Them niggas do not be fucking whining.
Yes, they do.
No, the fuck they don't. Maybe your niggas be whining, bitch. I be dealing with real niggas. My niggas don't be whining. They do not be fucking whining to me, begging to talk to me, and it's just like.
Well, for me, I will say this.
Please.
I'm gonna be on the good end of it. Like I said, I felt like they just treated me different.
Okay.
And
like,
the accent make it worse.
I'll say this. For me, I got treated with respect. I felt like I was the most beautiful girl in the world. He takes me wherever I want to go. He treats me like a fucking princess. You know what I mean? And I feel like, don't get me wrong, I have had American black men treat me like that before. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
But it's just a different level of respect. Like, he literally treats me like I'm his fucking queen.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said, I've dated American men that have treated me like, you know, like, this is my bitch and she cool. You know, I like being called a little bitch because I'm his bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it's just different. Like, when I went to Lagos with my little boo, like, it was just a life, like, experience of a lifetime. Right. I travel a lot. Mm-hmm. I never talk about a trip. Like, I hate when people be like, oh, take me back. Like, I hate when people do that.
Because just go somewhere else or go again.
That's what I said. But I went to Lagos in December, and I still talking about that trip. Because he just showed me, like, I ain't never been on a trip like that with somebody, like, who just made sure, like, he rolled out the red fucking carpet for me. And I feel like that's the way he was raised. Like, his mother taught him. This is like Nigerian parents raise their kids different. They really do. I'm not saying that it's a good thing because I know a lot of people that have, you know, African parents and they say it's hard.
No.
But I just feel like I don't know, he just treats me
But
different.
let me say this. I do feel like Nigerian men are very attentive and they love to pamper their women. I'm not going to never take that away from them because I done dated a few Nigerians, especially, you know, me being from Houston. It's a lot of Nigerians in Houston. So, I've dated Nigerian men, and I definitely feel like every guy I've ever dated, they have always been pampering and all that type of shit. They just not for me, though. They too needy. I am not really...
She wants to be thrown up against the wall.
No.
Bitch, shut up, ho.
No, I don't want that either, because I've never been in an abusive relationship before, thank God, knock on wood. Like, I've never had an abusive relationship, so I don't like that either. But I just don't want no nigga that's all up on me. Like, I'm not a very emotional person, and I really gotta fuck with you to be emotional. So the clinginess, the texting me all the time. Like I was dating this guy. I wouldn't even say dating him. We were just talking. Like, he started following me on Instagram. I followed him back.
Oh, no, this was annoying.
Yeah,
this was
but for me, that's how all of my transactions and relationships with them have went.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was talking to this guy. He started following me on Instagram. Followed him back because I scrolled his page. You know, I seen he had a little money, whatever.
He was a B. Well, we won't say
we don't know if he a BDB because I never got the dick.
He just had the last B. He was a baller.
Yeah, he was a baller. So we started following each other. We exchanged numbers. You know, we was texting. We was FaceTiming. On FaceTime, he would just, we would be texting. He would always want to FaceTime me. And I would be like, no, I don't want to FaceTime. And he would still call. Mm-hmm. Then he would call like 5 times, 6 times. And it's just like what the fuck? I don't want to talk to you right now. Then when I would finally answer the FaceTime, it would be like he on the FaceTime begging to see my titties and shit.
Well, have you seen your titties are nice? In his defense, bitch. You post the Instagram pictures and your little nipples be showing. Your nipples always hard.
They hard right now.
Exactly. So imagine looking at Drea. Let me say this. You're an idiot if you DM Drea and you get her number and you don't ask to see her titties.
I know,
loser is
but
not
it was just like
to see your titties.
Right, but it was just like, what the fuck? So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So me and him was texting, and I asked him for $500. Like, I was like, oh, I need $500 to do this. So he PayPal'd it to me, and I never talked to him again. He lives way in Nigeria.
The scammer jumped out.
Jay the scammer.
The scammer.
That fucking face, bitch, Joanne.
I'll say this.
But he was annoying.
I get it. No, in that situation, he was annoying. But in my personal experiences, I feel like all men are annoying. And I feel like I guess I've just lucked out with my Nigerian.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. But even like with Football Bae, like Football Bae treats me so fucking nice and he's American as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like he's nice and he does, what I need him to do. So
But I feel like I could deal with that. That's the point that I'm
just 'cause
making.
he doesn't have an accent.
Yeah. Honestly.
But you told me before that you wanted to have a baby with a Middle Eastern nigga. So their accent is okay?
I like their accent and I like that Arab money.
Girl, get the fuck.
Getting Arab money.
Now you get just like these niggas that like something foreign. You just like it because it's not black.
Oh, yeah, and they make beautiful babies, honestly.
And black people don't?
Absolutely.
That's a
First
big
of all,
topic
bitch.
right there.
First of all,
Exactly.
bitch.
You see how that self-hate?
No.
You hate
That's a
yourself.
big topic right
Open
there.
your
First
mind.
of all, bitch, don't even do that.
Hotep.
Bitch, don't
Open
even.
your mind.
Bitch, don't even fucking do that. The niggas I date, I want to have a fucking black baby.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, I want to have a black baby. I love black people. I think we're beautiful. However, if it don't pan out with a nigga, I'm about to get that Arab money and have a little foreign little Middle Eastern and black
So,
baby.
do you see yourself
and then
like-
niggas like this gonna want to date her because she's exotic.
So do you feel like
That's
when you
funny,
get
bro.
married, you're gonna marry a black woman, or are you a person that's like love is love is no color? Like how are you with that?
I think I'm gonna marry a black woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk my shit or whatever. I date who I date in between, but I know I'm gonna marry a black woman.
Same.
Yeah, that's
I know
how
I'm
am.
gonna marry a
Like,
black
I know I'm gonna end
man.
up with a black
Yeah.
man at the end of the day. Like I don't know. I just not that I don't. I feel like not that I feel like these men are sellouts, but I'm just like having a conversation with some of these women. Like women that are like mixed or women that are foreign. Like I'll be around them. It's Atlanta, and I'll be
Yeah, of
talking to them.
course.
I'm like, girl, you don't have nothing to offer. You can't even hold a conversation.
They just be cute.
You don't have
that's-
nothing to relate with these men on.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, damn, this shit is crazy. Like some niggas just really don't want a person with substance. And I'm not saying they're all like that and they don't have substance, but I just be like, how can you and this black man relate?
But a lot of niggas don't.
They
though.
can't.
A lot of niggas just want their woman just to look good and not say nothing.
Right.
But for some niggas, it's like you gotta be a little more than that. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so let us know how y'all feel about dating outside.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so now it's time for the bed.
The bed. Hey.
The bed.
Hey.
The bed.
Hey.
The bed. Okay, so I didn't always have titties.
Congratulations on the purchase.
Right.
Amen.
So now I got some, but this still ain't my thing. So like, how do y'all feel about titty fucking? Because you've always had big ass titties.
I've always had big titties.
Yeah. So do you titty fuck?
I absolutely. The first time I titty fucked, I was like 16. But
So
I was dating white boys then. So that's
so
what
is that
I
like a
do.
white people thing?
I think it is. I mean, I've been titty fucked by a black man before. Like rapper.
I
Bae.
never been titty fucked.
Rapper Bae definitely titty fucked me because I was on my period, and that's what he wanted to do. But I feel like titty fucking is amazing.
Now
All
we
I
about
gotta-
to bring
all
Wizard
you have
Kelly,
to-
y'all.
All you have to do is sit there and do this. Lazy bitches, this is our time.
Moran. Now it's time to bring Wizard Kelly in. Moran, have you ever titty fucked a girl before?
Well, wait, have you ever titty fucked a girl before?
Honestly, once, but
Really?
it's not really my thing though. Like, I
Okay.
get right to it, but
Why? I mean, but you don't like the way it feels. It's just like
it's different from when
So,
you get in the box,
Moran-
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's T?
I agree with my dude. It's
You did it before
Of
though.
course, I've done it before.
Okay.
Of course, I've definitely done it before. But I mean, if I had to choose head over titty fucking, I'm picking head.
Give me the head every
give
time.
me the head. Well,
Facts,
for me,
facts.
bitch,
Right.
please titty fuck me. 'Cause
Really?
I'm lazy,
That
bitch.
requires less effort though.
Unless you don't have to do shit but sit here and
That's
do
trash.
this. Please titty
That's
fuck
trash.
me.
That's if you offer titty fucking first,
Would
that's
you like
garbage.
to
That's
titty fuck?
garbage, bro.
That
Throw
pussy
the
might
whole
be.
chick away,
Well, you
bro.
know, Lexi always said Garfield trash.
Trash, bro.
I can't
So,
date. That's what you
shit.
offer first.
Hey,
Trash,
excuse
bro.
me, sir. Would you like a little titty fuck?
No, like y'all, it's just not for me. Like I can't.
honestly-
And somebody has asked me to do it before, but I'm just like, what the fuck? All this pussy right here,
saying.
all this ass, all this mouth.
That's two
You
different
have-
things.
And you want to fuck me? You want to fuck my titties, bro?
Right,
But
bro.
Drea, you have nice
And it ain't no lube or nothing. Like, so
Yes, it is. You're supposed to put a little low.
titties do not create lube. That's what I'm saying.
To put something right there.
Right, but it's like, how stupid do I look?
Shit.
I look dumb as fuck.
Me? Nobody. Me.
crazy.
I look dumb as fuck. Like, bitch, I'm oiling my titties up and shit so I can lay here
But
like
hold on,
this.
wait, let me say this, Dre.
Are you dumb?
You have nice boobs and you have big boobs, but your boobs aren't very, like, I
But
got
guess
big
what?
titties.
I got nice ass titties, but my pussy better.
That's true.
And my head is too.
cool, but
and my booty.
But you have fake titties, so, you know, it don't feel the same as my titties. You know, your titties.
I actually think natural boobs feel better.
That's what I'm saying. So my titties gonna feel different than your titties.
But my titties are soft. You
They are
felt them before they
are
feel
soft,
real.
But they're not like these titties, bitch.
The point of the
They have-
conversation is,
Right.
if we have to choose between pussy head or titty fucking, we
We want the pussy.
Yes, bro.
We want the
Straight up
head.
and down. Straight up
Boy,
and
y'all
down.
can have
every
these
time.
titties.
Like, no, bro. What is wrong with you?
I like to.
Titty
I'm
fucking is like
lazy.
dessert.
So-
Right,
It's
it's
like dessert
like
when you don't want dessert.
right, like okay,
Yeah.
chocolate cake,
Yeah.
but I don't really want it.
So in 2020, bro, you still titty fucking niggas.
Well,
I mean, well, you letting niggas titty fuck
I
because they
would,
can't.
like,
You
if that's
not.
what my man want to do, but I mean, my niggas got good dick, so it's like, yeah, of course I want to fuck them, but like sometimes when I didn't feel like fucking rapper, babe, but he liked it.
And what is the position for that?
So I would like how we would do it. I would just be on my back and I would just hold my titties, and he would be on top of me, just fucking my titties.
Okay, wait.
What, girl?
I'm
Ain't too
What?
much
so
to that.
confused.
It was like
Ain't
a
too much to that.
missionary.
Okay. So you laying back
Just like you laying back and he fucking your mouth.
and you hold. So you laying back and you holding your titties and you like this,
And tweeting, bitch.
and then he on top of you
And tweeting,
and it's
bitch.
going like this.
Yes. Yes.
So basically, his belly button is like on your forehead. So your lash tickling the belly button.
And I'm tweeting, texting you, seeing how your day going.
How you texting me? But cause you gotta hold
Girl,
them.
I got a long arm. Just like that. Just
Y'all
like
crazy.
No.
that. Yes. Girl, y'all better get with the program. Y'all better work
Let me ask y'all
smarter,
something.
not harder.
Let me ask you, y'all get enjoyment out of that though?
No.
I just told you I ain't doing that dumbass shit.
No, I'm
I got ass, I got a mouth, I got a fucking pussy.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
lie, though.
fucking titty fucking.
I will admit this. It is kind of awkward. Cause you
Absolutely.
Fuck,
And you gotta oil you have to oil your titties up
That's when you're
first.
supposed to be sexy with it.
Not the Ronnie.
I'm rubbing the oil. I'm getting ready, bitch. I'm getting ready. It's real sexy. Like, turn on that Keith Sweat.
Oh my fucking God.
Yo.
And I'm so fucking mad right now because I just had a fucking visual of you getting titty fucked.
Oh my God, you are so dramatic, bro.
I did.
So let us know how y'all feel about titty fucking. I'm not gonna say I like it because we don't get nothing. from
That's
it,
what
but
you
I don't
just
mind doing
said, to be
it. I don't mind
honest.
doing it. I do not mind doing it.
You don't, but you like it. You just basically said that this whole 15-minute conversation.
I said I don't mind it because I don't have to do nothing. Now, I did say that it is awkward, but I'm not going to lie. I don't get any sexual stimulation or pleasure from it. Like, well, why would I get pleasure from that? But I said I don't mind it. But I told y'all, I've said this before in the past, whatever my nigga want to do, I'm down for it. Like, whatever you want to do in the bed, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, I am too, but that's just dumb to me. Why you want to fuck my titties?
I mean,
Why?
That's a good point.
I mean, it's a good point, but some
I'm down
niggas
for
like
whatever
that.
too. It's like we could do some way more freakier shit. I can
Some
let
niggas
me
is into
but
that,
they have-
though.
let me entice
Some-
you. We could do
they
some
have
way more
fetishes.
freakier
Some
shit
niggas
other
got
than you.
You have to
Some shit
realize
like
some
that.
people. Do you
Yeah.
remember when Carly Red said it a while back? Like she had like gave Young Jock a hand job, but with her feet, like a foot job.
Mhm.
People have foot fetishes. They want to fuck people's feet. You put your little feet together like this.
That's
and
some
create-
wild
If
shit.
you can create a hole, niggas gonna fuck it.
Not if you can create a hole, niggas come. I mean, well, bitch, titties ain't even a hole, and niggas still fuck
That's what I'm saying.
that.
It's just a little slit. You know what I'm saying? Little. If they can stick their dick in it, they gonna fuck it. So that's just my
Bro,
view on it.
that's just.
Let me know how
too
y'all feel
much.
about titty fucking. It ain't that bad. Goddamn. Okay, so you wanna so y'all know every week you wanna do the questions or should we do the bob?
We could do. You want to do the bob order?
Yeah, let's do the bob.
I be so confused.
I can't
and
remember
it's
the
so
order.
fucking dumb because we do this shit every week and we never fucking know the order of the bop and the question.
Okay, so let's do the question first. Let's do the questions first.
Okay.
So as always, if you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds, ASKPOURMINDS @gmail.com. So I'm going to read the first one. She said, "Hi, my name is China. I was wondering if in your next podcast, could you talk about giving oral sex for the first time? I need some pointers. Me and my boyfriend been together for 3 years, and he told me to wait until I'm ready. I've tried getting drunk, but I didn't do it, and I don't want to push him away. I feel like he really deserves to get his dick sucked. But my fear is not knowing if I'll be good at it. I want to try the Hall or Ice because he's never had that experience. Could you talk about your experience with giving oral sex on a guy?" Well, first of all,
bitch, go watch your porn.
No, don't put no candy or nothing in your mouth. That's a little too extra.
Well, I do think... honestly, I think using all of them gadgets and shit, well, not gadgets, but like how people be doing pop rocks and halls and shit, that's immature moves. That's because you don't know how to suck dick.
And then you're trying to distract.
Because if you know how to suck dick, you really don't need none of that shit, honestly. One of my homegirls recently had told me to use a fruit roll-up to suck dick.
Girl,
and I told Lex about it.
Like,
and I told Lex about it, and Lex was like, bitch, that shit dumb. But me, just being dumbass me, I wanted to try it. So I tried it anyways, and it was stupid as fuck.
Because they're sticky.
Because it was sticky, and it was even more work for my jaws to like
suck that shit
off. It's like that shit be amateur shit, and niggas really don't care about that shit. We got 2 men right here, right now, that's nodding their heads to everything that I'm saying because. As long as, if you know how to suck dick, you don't need no pop rocks. You don't need no fucking halls. You don't need no ice.
Okay, go ahead.
Candy do not belong down there. Do not put candy down there.
Absolutely.
Like you said.
Because then I had to wipe, that's another thing. So then I had to wipe the dick off with a towel and soap after I used the fruit roll-up because I'm not trying to get no yeast infection.
Exactly.
That's just extra. Let me give you a tip, homegirl. So, first of all, you just got to make sure you got that wet mouth. So the day you know y'all about to drink a lot of water. When I tell you, the day you know you about to fuck, if you drink a lot of water, that's just gonna make your pussy wet and it's gonna make your mouth wet. Like if you drink a lot of water, that's a little tip to all the ladies out there.
And
you
purchase sheet orgasms.
Extra. I mean, yeah, you can do the sheet orgasms because they definitely work.
Yeah,
they definitely work. But I'm saying like, if you drink a lot of water, your mouth gonna be extra. And I'm not talking about like 20 minutes before. I'm talking about wake up in the morning and have you some water all damn day. As long as your mouth is wet, I feel like you can watch a little porn, get some tips. And, you know, I feel like it's a learning experience. Y'all been together for 3 years. Y'all are comfortable with each other at this point. I feel like he needs to understand if it's your first time, it's not going to be the best head ever. But I feel like it's going to come with practice and time. So I feel like y'all just need to get in the groove of, you know, trying it and him telling you what he likes and what he doesn't like. Just don't use your teeth and you'll be fine.
And I can't believe this nigga been fucking with you for this long and you ain't gave him no head. He probably...
Yeah, he love her.
He getting head.
China, don't listen to her, queen.
She needs to listen to me. He getting head. So she needs to go ahead and hit that head because that nigga already getting some from somewhere else.
You know what? Some men don't like head.
But he do love you because for a nigga to fuck with you for 3 years and you ain't gave him no head, bitch, he definitely love you.
He love
for
you.
sure.
What do you like?
Because I ain't fucking with a nigga for 2 weeks and he don't give me head.
What do you like when a woman gives you head? Like, what do you like look for?
It's all in the skill for real.
Okay.
Like, you gotta be, you know, 1 hand, 2 hands. It just gotta be elite for real.
Right.
You can't really be. You can't act like you. You know how when you was a kid and your parents made you eat some shit and you ain't want to eat it, so you just
nibble it.
Don't do that.
Don't nibble on the dick.
Don't nibble on it.
Swallow it, bitch.
You gotta go all in. So yeah, that's what I fought with.
So you just like confidence, really.
Yeah.
Like if you're confident, like you know what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, that's actually a good little tip.
I don't fuck with like that candy shit. No, it's just too much.
That's too
cleaning
extra.
up you gotta do. Like I gotta clean up before I had sex with you. That's just too much.
And this is off topic, which you know we always get off topic. I want to know from Moran and I want to know is it a turn off when women get up to spit?
Get up,
after
walk
you
away.
nut.
Like if you nut in a girl mouth and she get up to spit.
I wouldn't say it's a turn off. It's just like, all right, she gotta do what she gotta do. She ain't want to swallow it. All right, cool. Do what you did.
How do you feel about it, Moran?
Same. I mean, she don't gotta swallow it. As long as I got off, we straight.
Oh,
I'm swallowing that shit. You gonna know I'm a killer.
Me too.
If she swallow it, now she swallow it. That's
you be like, oh shit.
That's a mood changer right there.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't mind if you go. I feel like they don't mind if you go spit, but if you swallow it, they like.
And that's another tip, China. You gotta swallow and then still suck it.
That's different.
That's different.
That's different.
Oh, I know, bitch. I'm different. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling China.
That's
if you really trying to get that nigga for real, sis.
that's gonna get you the flight confirmation. I ain't gonna lie.
And we know all about the flight.
We know all about the flight confirmation, but yes,
Okay, so
kisses.
let us know if y'all have any tips for China and giving oral sex and all that good stuff. So read the next one.
Okay, so the next one is from April. She said, I need friends. Hey, ladies, I love the show. I just need some help from my favorite podcast. Okay, so I just graduated college and I live in Atlanta. I have a few friends from school, but none of them live in Atlanta. They live in rural areas in Georgia, like 3+ hours away. I want to start going out and exploring the city and doing shit in the clubs, etc. But I don't have any friends here. How can I make real friends living here? Because y'all know bitches be weird, laughing my ass off. Or should I just go to the clubs and restaurants alone? By the way, Lex, I love when you sing and I love how thick Drea accent is, laughing my ass off. Thank ladies, love you both. You posted sing. They was really mad at you last week because I kept trying to ask you to sing.
I didn't have nothing to sing.
What you gonna sing this week?
I don't know. I
got a request. Go ahead.
I'm dead. So I feel like making friends, people are definitely weird. So I feel like don't wait on people, first of all. Like if you want to go eat, you want to go to a happy hour, just go. You might meet people there. But I'm not going to lie. I feel like social media can be weird. But for me, like outside of Drea, because I knew Drea before I moved here, but Drea was my only friend when I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I met Jazz, I met my friend Diamond, and I met them from Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually like my really, really close friends now. Like I feel like I hit people up and I've met people outside and they like follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like we follow each other. So I feel like Instagram is a little different, but on Twitter, people are on there all day and you're talking with people and you build a rapport with them. So I feel like if you have a Twitter account, you know, you follow people from Atlanta and kind of get on the scene like that if you don't feel comfortable going out by yourself. But I feel like social media is a good tool to meet friends, honestly.
I agree.
I've met a lot of good people off of social media, honestly. But like I said before, don't be scared to go out and strike conversations with people. You know, like, I always meet people. Like my Uber girl, I got my Uber that dropped me off last night. I got her number, girl, and like.
Now, see, that's some friendly ass shit. That's some bullshit.
But no, she was from New Orleans and she lived in Houston.
So?
No, but she was just saying the same thing. She was like, I don't have any friends. So it's like if me and Diamond or me and you or me and Jasmine go to a happy hour, it ain't nothing to be like, hey, we're here.
You and Diamond. Not me. I don't want to go nowhere with that hoe.
All I'm saying is just talk to people. It's not bad to talk to people.
So let me interject from my perspective. Atlanta hoes are weird as fuck. All of them. Like bitches who be out and all that shit. Bitches who got Instagram followers who on Instagram and all that shit.
She's not talking about that. She's just talking about
but
people
I'm
in
saying,
general.
okay, and I'm talking about people in general. In general, Atlanta hoes is weird. Even if a bitch don't got a bunch of followers, she want them. Majority of the time.
That's not my experience with the women out
So even if a bitch ain't dating a big dick baller, she want one. And she might want yours.
What does this have to do with
Because she might want yours if you meet that hoe and you start hanging with her and she gets to know you. These hoes out here is weird as fuck. I feel like you need to find people who have a like mind as you, who trying to do the same shit that you trying to do, who are... Y'all have things in common. For example, yeah, Lex was my friend before she moved here. That's why we friends. But the friends that I have now in Atlanta, we have things in common. Mm-hmm. We all trying to do similar shit and we all trying to reach the same goal. I done made the mistake of making friends with bitches that I just met out or met because they was cute and was like, oh, let's link up because we both cute. Yay.
Oh, yeah, I never did that. I've never done that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
No, you right. Because anyways, so I just feel like... I don't know. Like, just don't make friends for that reason. That's the wrong reason to make friends.
I feel like just talk to people and see what they're into. Like, you know, and because I feel like, and then if you work somewhere and you have a job and you're like, talk to your coworkers. Like, you never know, you may end up being cool with your coworkers. I feel like just talk to people. Like, that's the best advice I can give.
But don't be making friends with people in your Uber.
No, I didn't say we were gonna be friends, but like I said, she ended up telling me like she's a photographer and you know she was from New Orleans, she had moved to Houston, so we was talking about Houston, being that I'm from Houston, and she was just saying she didn't have a lot of friends out here, so I was like, you know, you want to come catch a drink with us? I've done that before. And
has it ever really turned into a friendship?
Yeah, that's how me and Diamond ended up being friends, and me and Jasmine, and now me and Jasmine are roommates. You know, like, but I will say I've had instances where people ended up being weird. Like me and Diamond had met a guy. He was a gay guy, and we told him to come have drinks with us, and he just ended up being a complete weirdo. So sometimes it does happen, like, you know, people end up being weird. But I feel like for the most part, just talk to people. Mm-hmm. What do you have to add?
No, I agree. You feel me? Just talk to people, chop it up with people. You never know really who you're talking to. You know, you might see somebody that's quote unquote lit, you might want to fuck with them thinking they the lit person.
And they
you need to
not.
be with, and they ain't got shit moving.
Right.
But then you got an average motherfucker that look real regular, that's low key out the way.
Right, and that's got everything going on.
Everything going that could possibly put you in a position. So I would say,
Right, and that's why I said seek friends for the most part that just have a like mind as you, and y'all have shit in common. Like, don't want to be friends with people for social status and all that type of shit, because a lot of the time, them be the most fucked up people.
Exactly.
Honestly.
And a lot of egos. A lot of people like that with a lot of social
Hell
status.
yeah.
They got a lot of egos, and they tend to, like, and I've ran into people like that, they tend to treat people like shit because they not necessarily quote unquote where they think they are.
And they in it for themselves a lot of the time. A lot of the time people like that be wanting to be friends with you for what they can gain from the relationship.
Exactly.
I don't want to be
opportunist.
I do always say this. I feel like every relationship in your life does need to be beneficial to some capacity. You know what I mean? Whether it's whatever, financial, emotional, spiritual, whatever the case may be, it needs to be a reason why you friends with people.
Right.
But also, I feel like you don't need to seek out relationships for certain reasons.
Okay, so we got to keep it moving, y'all.
Yeah.
We're going over time. Okay, so we're going to do the bop of the week. Dre, you want me to go first or you want to go first?
You can go first.
So my bop of the week, y'all know I've kind of been into like the R&B vibes lately. Like last week, my bop of the week was started up by Alex Molly. So my bop of the week this week is by a new artist. Her name is Elaine. Well, I don't know if she's new, but this is the first song I've heard from her. Her name is Elaine, and the song is called Changes. It's just like a really emotional love song. I've just been into slow, emotional love songs lately. So she can really, really sing. She's really talented. I've been really into like artists that are actually creating art lately and actually making good music and telling a story. So so shout out to Elaine, Changes. That's my bop of the week. It's like I said, it's a slow song. So if you like R&B, you'll like it.
So Janae Aiko has a new song.
Oh, not Pussy Fairy.
I like it.
Y'all know I cannot.
Lex do not like Janae, and I don't know why. And I hope she never watches the show, because, bitch, well, I hope she do, because, bitch, I stand.
It's not that I don't like her, but her music
I love
is so, you know, I already did my Janae Aiko impression.
You did.
So it's like, I can't get into it.
But I feel like how, though?
You're
because
toxic, my pussy is good, let's get high. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're toxic, we're high. My pussy is good. I got that wet mouth. That's how she. Am I lying? Am I lying?
Okay, first of all,
You're toxic. She gonna watch. She listen to this. She gonna come out with a song called "You're Toxic."
First of all. Okay, I feel like she talks about real shit in her songs, though. She talks about shit that's relatable.
Right, you're toxic
for a lot of
and
women.
this pussy is good. That's relatable. But that's all she says.
That is not all she says. How many songs? Name 4 Janae Aiko songs. No, seriously.
Okay, so I actually like a Janae Aiko song.
Name 4. That's not what I asked you. Name 4.
So You Versus Them was actually like a song that I actually really, really liked. Sativa, that's a good song. Sativa is a good song. I do like that one. What's another one? Can I name Pussy Fairy?
No, bitch, because that just came out yesterday or the day before yesterday or whenever the fuck it came out. No.
Honestly,
you don't know 4, so
because
shut up.
I don't listen to her.
And that's fine. So you can't make a generalized statement about somebody if you don't listen to their music.
If I've listened to your music and I've gave it a shot and I don't like it, I can have an opinion on it. I absolutely
You can, but you can't say that every song is about that when you literally only know 2 songs.
I listened to that whole album that she had with Big Sean. I listened to it.
And that was not the album you should have listened to, if we're being honest.
No, but I'm saying I've listened to a lot of her music. Like every time she drops a song, that's how I knew you were talking about Pussy Fairy.
So you listen to Pussy Fairy and you didn't like it.
Because I am into music. When an artist drops a song and people are talking about it, I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to Janae,
it's about my pussy. I'm toxic.
I'm toxic. My pussy is good. Oh yeah.
Not the bitch.
That's it. So she just doesn't do it for me. I like that she's very into, who she is, and I think that's cute. And all
Maybe
that
that's
stuff,
the problem, but maybe that's why I can't believe you don't like her, because bitch, we both toxic.
Speak for yourself.
Bitch, you a toxic ass in your relationship.
We're not. This is about the bop of the week.
Right.
Bop of the week.
But what I was saying is I can't believe you don't like her.
What's your bop of the week? What are
My
you
bop
listening
of the
to?
week. I think I'm still bumping Roddy Ricch, man.
Oh yeah, that album is
he
hard.
Ain't missed with that one, so I think I'm still fucking with
The Box is the one.
Yeah,
Box is the one. What
That
y'all
was
think
our
about
bop
War
a few
Baby?
weeks ago.
Yeah, he ain't missed
What y'all think about War Baby?
I like
that
War
joint's solid.
Baby.
I like how he brought in the choir with that.
Yes, I
That
feel
shit
like
was
War
different.
Baby is like really like up there. I feel like people
Yeah.
don't talk about War Baby as much as they do the Box,
It's
but War
definitely
Baby is
it's up
hard.
there with the Box though. Honestly,
It
in my
really
opinion.
is.
Yeah,
It really
for sure.
is.
Well, it's
Yeah,
only
for sure.
because I feel like the Box is the single.
Well, yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
club record.
Yeah,
is,
so
for sure.
I mean, War Baby might be the next single though.
Yeah, War Baby
Might be.
hard. So
I
shout out to
definitely-
Roddy Ricch. Like I said, I don't like the fact that Selena and Justin and all them been like begging for streams because they want to be number one. Let Roddy
We
Ricch
talked
get his
about this
shine.
He gonna get
yesterday.
number
Yeah,
one.
we talked about this on the Unrated, Unruly podcast, but I feel like let Roddy Ricch get his shine. He's a new artist and he's good at what he does.
But when you say begging for streams, what do you?
They're literally telling like, can y'all stream? Justin Bieber was like, please, stream
Yummy, yummy.
yummy. I want it to be number one, and it didn't happen.
So how do y'all feel about Yummy Yummy?
Girl, you got the yummy. I feel like Justin Bieber.
Don't bring JT into this.
I just feel like Justin Bieber, he's not making good music anymore. I feel like he's trying too hard to be urban and fit in, and he's trying too hard to do what the black artists are doing.
Facts.
And just stay in your lane. You're a white boy that got a little swag. Make your pop music with a little swag and leave it at that.
Is he still with the money scene?
I don't know, but I know he was like with Usher or something. He had a deal with Usher or something.
Well,
So-
that's how he started off. But then remember, he was like with Floyd Mayweather. He was like with the money
He was.
scene.
Oh, I don't know.
He had a
child.
chain and everything.
I'm dead. I don't know, but I feel like but that shit it was just for clout because he was cool at the time.
Cool white
So,
boy.
Yeah, he was a cool white boy at the time, but he's not the cool white boy no more.
So
Like,
y'all
nobody
not fucking
cares.
with Yummy Yummy.
Nah, I'm not fucking with. I didn't even listen to Selena Gomez's song.
What song do she have?
She got. I guess she
I haven't listened
dropped
to
her
it either.
album or something, but she doesn't make good music. So
Once she an actress,
I don't think that.
She's
That's
had
the
two good
heart
songs.
wants what it wants.
the heart wants what it wants was a fucking bop, bro.
Yeah.
But name 4 Selena Gomez songs. Name them.
What?
No, name them. Name them, bitch. Name them. Since you want to play.
Bitch, first of all,
Exactly.
I did not necessarily say that she's had like a great career. I just was saying the heart want what it want is a good song. You tried to diminish Janae Aiko's whole career in existence because you don't know 4 songs.
I have listened to more. I've listened to enough songs that just because I don't know the name of them, I've listened to her music. But we're not going to get there.
We not.
But what I'm saying is Selena Gomez does not make good music. I don't think.
And I'm not disagreeing with you
No,
on that.
I'm not saying that. I never said Janae Aiko. I
Like,
feel
I'm
like
not disagreeing.
Janae Aiko, I really feel like she makes good music. It's just not for me. I
Okay.
don't like her. I'm not saying that her music is bad.
Okay.
You're toxic, my pussy is fire. That's not me.
That really sound like you, though. That's why it's crazy. Because it really sounds like you could relate.
Do you have an item of the week, sir, sis?
You was about to call me sir.
Bitch. Whatever you want me to call you. What's your item of the week, bitch?
I don't think I have one. This Bel Air Rose.
No, okay, so I'll talk about my item of the week. So, as y'all can see, I'm natural hair mommy today. So usually when I take my wigs off, I'll go buy me a fake puff, right? Because my hair, I used to be bald headed, y'all. So I haven't seen my hair in like 8 months, bitch. So I took my hair down and I went and bought me a little puff so I could put my little fake puff in so I could be natural. And I put this is my real hair, y'all. So
I thought it was the drawstring.
Yes, I usually do a drawstring puff because my hair don't be long enough, y'all. Because I was bald headed, like I said, I ain't seen my hair in 8 months. So when I brushed it out and I put my hair in a pony, I said, "Oh shit, bitch."
I did though. When I was on FaceTime with you yesterday, I did not know that was your hair. I
That's
thought
my
that was the
hair.
pony.
So my item of the week is my hair, and shout out to the natural.
Bitch,
hair.
what?
No, I'm saying no because I said in 2020 I'm gonna do a better effort in taking care of my hair. Like, honestly, like.
But give us a product. You talking about the item of the week is my hair.
No, I mean, I feel like I use products that work for me, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Give me one.
But I haven't been wearing, I'm about to start wearing my natural hair
More.
So I'm letting you guys know that's my item of the week because this is what I'm doing right now. Like, this is my mini journey. Of course, I'm going to get my hair done soon. But I feel like I'm trying to take better care of my hair because, bitch, these edges on this side, not this side. This side good, but it's a little thin over here. Y'all can't
That's
see.
because of the frontals.
That's because of the fucking frontals.
So we had a conversation about this not that long ago, and you said you felt like frontals don't be affecting your edges like that. But now you see it has.
Because I haven't seen my hair in 8 months. Also.
Okay.
So now I see my front. I mean, it ain't bad because I still got hair, but it's a little thin.
It's a little thin.
It's a little thin, but it's all right. It's going to come back.
So do you think you're going to start doing glueless?
I think I'm going to start doing maybe like Vixen sew-ins or just hairstyles where my perimeter is going to be out.
He like this shit going over my head. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about now.
I know, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm learning something today.
I told you though, I think you should try glueless frontals because I mean they be looking good.
I
when
love
girls,
a good frontal though, baby.
but I'm saying glueless.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I
mean,
said.
but I heard the band hurt.
The band, I be getting a headache, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all know my head big. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just still thinking on it. But for now, I'm natural hair mommy for a little bit.
Okay. I like it though. I always love your natural hair. I do. I always told you that.
So
before
what's your
you
request
cut
for
it.
my song? Before
Life.
we get out of here. Okay, so wait. Before we get out of here, I'm going to sing Life. But
You haven't sung it in so long.
I haven't. Can you give us, like, where can we find you on social media, your business? Like, just promote yourself, so tell people where they can find you.
Oh, for sure. You can find me on Instagram at jcarp, at JCARP. My business Instagram is at CarpTaxCo, CarpTaxCo. On there, you'll find all my websites, all the work I'm doing in the community, everything.
Do you have a Twitter?
Yeah. Twitter really the big.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
that's why I asked you. 'Cause
Twitter
we be
the
on
shit.
Twitter
Mess
too.
with you.
I don't tweet as much as her, but I be like scrolling a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm on Twitter way more. So my Twitter name is jcarp, JCARP_410.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to find you. And he's BDB certified, y'all. So
Period. We give him the
some.
stamp of approval.
Yes, and we're going to put all his information in the bio as well. Drea, do you
sure.
have anything to add?
Hopefully soon we have Lex. Not yet.
I'm giving you background
What
music.
the fuck? Okay, so hopefully next week or the week after we have like a little banner in the background. But yeah, we got like a lot of guests coming for y'all soon this year. 'Cause we want to start, having more conversations with other people outside of us. So yeah, that's really all I have to add. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been real. And take it away, Lex.
Like I got chosen me. Blackmail in a family of 3. Shout out to y'all. Big Mama concert
No, you're
coming
not
soon.
done.
That's all they get. They
No,
gonna have to pay
what
for
the
this.
fuck?
How did I get live? Y'all thought I was done. Psych, bitch. Live. All right, we done. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you so much.
sure.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
so
Thank you for having me.
much.